Let's get back to the game, shall we? Vitus Lemanus. Okay.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
May I ask you something?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other, but I don't know what you are talking about.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry.
Swift
Who are you
lost his
asking
temper when he
about
learned what
what
happened to
and
the
dressed as
statue.
what?
Okay.
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue. Swift lost his temper when he learned.
Alright. Originally, the site found a statue of the lion helmet head. It originally laid at the pedestal close to the beach, but someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke, and the pedestal remains tilted. Let's see if we can find it. Closest to the beach. Well, I'm at the beach. Need a drink. All right. Never thought I'd spend 2 streams looking for a fucking elephant.
Could you help me?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other, but I don't know what you are talking about.
Tennis. Well, that's definitely Roman.
somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin.
Let us rest nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gaze of his brother and the autumn wind.
A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons. A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife?
Missing one.
There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
That'll be north. They're done directionally. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a boat out there now. Okay. Water, so that's my natural breaking point.
Can I ask you a question?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Shut up, John. You're being a dick. Alright, damage to shed. There's a fresh bruise on his elbow. May have a receipt to show up. Okay. machine. I can't climb over anything.
May I ask you something?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Do you know anything about this?
You and I are the economic
Okay.
foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Has scurvy. Needs to eat more vegetables and fruits.
Don't touch anything here. Get back to work.
Okay, you prick.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each
Oh,
other.
pomegranate.
I don't know what you are talking about.
Workers camp. Wishes to sort of see if he's guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind. Gaze of his brother. If the statue is what they mean by his brother, I don't know what they mean by autumn wind. It would be down here somewhere. Which would make some sense considering the time. That's the furthest I can go. Wait. Wait, that's different. That formation's different. Might be wrong, but... It's a puzzle and I don't like it. A statue of a lion originally lay by the pedestal closest to the beach. Pedestal closest to pedestal remains tilted. As a result, the statue broken, the pedestal remains tilted. There's the beach. Talk to him. Is there another way around?
Take a shovel and dig.
You're a prick.
A plan for this whole operation.
Titus Meniscus Tomb has been found near the city of Corinth. British archaeologist Sir George Griffiths has discovered a well-preserved tomb of a Roman legate. Titus Lemonius, owner and legendary twin sword of Romulus, gifted by Augustus himself, former first emperor of the Roman Empire. In an exclusive interview, Sir George has described the find as a priceless addition to the history of humankind. The entrance was found by the removal of several blocks of soil around the prominent statues, revealing the tomb. According to Sir George, the statues represent the life of Titus. A female statue, presumably a mother, holding a basket of fruits, looks to the west. Another female, perhaps Autumn, with a sickle in her hand, looks to the east. Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrus, a minor god of the west wind, and the other Eros, god of the east wind. All this being played in a circle with statues of the two brothers, Titus and Vitus. The achievement of the archaeologists have been acknowledged by the crown.
This might prove useful. I'll note it down. This reminds me of my father's room.
The one who wishes to disrupt his sleep free is guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind.
Take a shovel and dig.
Go fuck yourself, you racist dickhead.
Vitus rests nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind. Looks to the east. She would be looking to the east. That way. Facing. Or she would be here. She should be here somewhere. It should be around here. Well, that's just broken game, okay.
Uh-oh. Hmm. Sherlock looks a little moist.
Not bad.
Stop loitering and get inside.
All right.
Take a shovel and dig.
Not while he can see me. Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want.
This event is for legendary legates of the Roman Empire. Starting their military career to suppress the riots of the Belovaki and Alabroge, they were key commanders during the Battle of Mutina and the Battle of Actium. The new Emperor Augustus, with the new Emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. The brothers served as legates to conquer the Dalmatian and African provinces and were famous for the worship of minor gods. Titus honored Eros, while his brother prayed to Zephyrus. Not much is known about the brothers except for the description by Pliny the Elder. Titus wore the skin of a lion with its head on the helmet, a tradition he picked up while being a signifier. Vitus held a large shield enough to cover the sky. The exact locations of the tombs remain unknown. Historians know that Titus died in the spring of 10 AD, while Vitus died in the autumn of 12 AD.
I see now.
Or two.
Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues. Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Cool. I think I have the right information now. Maybe. Maybe.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Looking east.
It seems.
There we go.
Place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
Found it.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
To spy, time to spy, time to spy. Super spy. Tusks and Trunks, geological bestseller. Tusks and Trunks provides the most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost encyclopedic in its analysis of the creature's life, both in the wild and in captivity. One crucial chapter describes elephants' mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features guidance on how to communicate and interact with the big mammal. Personal diary owned by Arthur Swift. He describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells the dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilden over the dig site. By day 1224, Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more verification so that he was smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even likes the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths. The mundanity. I must think, lest our invaluable history be buried in the inconsequential.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Okay. Okay.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago, we discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
Oh, she's a weird bitch, that's for sure.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many.
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet. I forgot I left some stones unturned. I have to leave.
I don't think I legitimately don't think Mr. Smith killed I am missing some evidence. What?
Are you able to help me?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Is this familiar to you?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking, about what, and dressed as what?
May I ask you something?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Are you able to help me?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
May I ask you something?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Do you know anything about this?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
John, stop being a dick.
You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can. What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Yeah.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
At least it's logical.
What did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
Okay.
I'm a busy man. Moving on. Moving on.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with...
Wow, Frog Wars is really just throwing out the left talking points in this game. It's impressive how they're allegoring, like layering it in.
Move
That I'm complaining.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more. I've nothing to add.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes. Be swift.
Excuse me, just one question.
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Do you know anything about this?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking, about what, and dressed as what?
Do you know anything about this?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
May I ask for your assistance?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Is this familiar to you?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Are you able to help me?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Can I ask you a question?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
May I ask you something?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Okay.
May I ask you something?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Could you help me?
Stick to your kind in the factory and get out of the way.
Yeah, I guess.
Can I ask you a question?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Okay. So we're gonna head back to the house. Actually, once we get out of this, we are going to probably end stream. Because I just realized what time it was. We are going to call it there. We're continuing to look for the elephant. I guess we're just ignoring the elephant in the... Hey everybody, Toddfather6 here signing off. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want to see more, click the videos that are listed or hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications in order to be notified when I've got more posted. Until then, as always, be good, be kind, be safe. See you next time.